Hello friends. Catherine Burster and her husband had a beloved dog, but she passed away, and even though 9 years had passed since then, the couple couldn't bring themselves to get a new pet as the pain of loss was still very fresh. However, fate had other plans and decided to change the family's plans. On a social media page, Catherine came across a post that a shelter in Philadelphia was looking for a home for 2 pit bulls. The dog didn't want to leave the shelter without his beloved. But he had a better chance. Representatives of the organization wrote that the dogs were very close, behaving like a real couple, and the dog never strayed more than a couple of meters from his beloved. Volunteers had been trying for a long time to find someone who would take both dogs, but with no success. The social media post was a last attempt to keep the dogs together, and if it didn't work out, each dog would be looked for a separate home. Several people had contacted the volunteers wanting to adopt the male dog, but they refused to separate the loving pair until the end. The Bursters family thought about the story for a few days, weighing their decision, and finally decided to go to the shelter to finalize everything. As soon as they saw the pit bulls, the couple was immediately captivated by them. After spending a few hours with the animals, the Bursters realized that they would never leave these dogs, so they immediately completed all the documents. That day, the family returned home with 2 dogs. The dogs were named Gus and Nina. The animals immediately felt comfortable in their new home and loved their owners from the first sight, feeling immense gratitude for getting the chance to stay together. Catherine says that Nina always supports and calms Gus, so if the dogs were separated, Gus would quickly lose interest in life. According to the new owner, Nina is more independent, but together with Gus, they are livelier and more active. The dogs have been with the Bursters for a year now and have become so dear to them that the couple can't imagine life without their pets. They do everything together, and Catherine often captures their funny antics and posts them on social media. The Bursters have given Gus and Nina a cozy home filled with love, and in turn, the dogs have completely transformed their lives.